I'll show up eventually. There we go. Uh, Hello, chat. There's someone new here. Hi, Greg. Hi, Gregory. Um, I announced this on a couple, or at least like on Discord. But hi, Mystery. Uh, Gregory is our new TTS. So if you submit anything TTS, uh, you'll talk through Gregory. Gregory is now your new voice. Please use him wisely. uh, he does work. I tested him today, just before I went live.
Hi, I am Gregory and Rock is gifting you a new game.
Oh, word? Thank you, Rock. Thank you for telling me, Greg. I don't know how you knew that. I don't have enough points. That's okay. How many points is it actually? Also, please don't worry about like the emote change. Oh, 250 fries, yeah. Uh I'm still I made the decision uh to rename them because I didn't like how long the names were. So I renamed them, and some of them are still waiting to be approved. I don't know why. I literally uploaded all of these last night. Still waiting on hype, and I'm still waiting on fries, and I'm still waiting on dollar bills. But for some reason, I have 2 extra slots. So looks like I need to make two more emotes. Hi everyone. Hi Koala. Welcome in. I was just introducing everyone to Gregory because Saban, can I come out of, oh sorry, jail. Can you come out of the basement again? Sure. It's cold outside, so just be careful. Oh yes, I saw the clip. It was good. Worked. Yeah. Yeah. I worked too. I got off a couple hours ago now. I am a little late. I will say that, but I had to catch up on an anime. So now I have to watch now I have to just get caught up on Spy Family. How late is it? It's 6 p.m. for me now. Not super late. So, yeah, I couldn't get the program I'm using for the little uh for Greg doesn't have like the regular like British AI voice. So we're rocking with this English one, I guess. Not bad going strong with 1 a.m. Oh my gosh. Please remember to sleep. I probably am going to do some drawing today, but I thought we'd chat for a little bit before I did so. I have a couple of my own projects going on. I'm basically just waiting for approval. It's 6:12 here. It's 6:12 for me too. Mystery and I are in the same time zone. Same time zone, buddies. Yeah. AM or PM? PM. Time zone perks. Could you imagine if it was 6 a.m.? I would not be awake. I figured because I was like, I don't. I hope it's not 6:12 a.m. for you. That would suck. Why are you awake? It'd be a Sunday for you. Go sleep. Oh yeah. Also, thank you, Ali Yaki, for the follow while I was away. I've received a gift. You'd be like, shit, work again. I'm in Texas. Ah, word. I'm in misery. I have been gifted a copy of the game Dying Light Enchanted Edition. Is this a horror game? So Oil, you may be wondering
Hey
why.
Koala, it's me Gregory.
Uh, so you may be wondering why I do this. Uh, why I blah, blah. All you need to know is that I do and leave it at that. So now go chop some zombie heads off. All right, parkour game, fun with zombies with a tormenting story. Oh God. Well, we have Terraria, and then we have Dying Light on our list now. Oil Prey has played it. I'm sure he has. Permit. Oh. I'll give you a funny Prey link. I don't know how to allow links. How? I'll just DM it. Yeah. Uh, yeah. I'd have to go into like the moderation of chat. Let me see. Listen, you're gonna laugh. Oh, I didn't watch this one, but I saw it got shown or like sent in praise clip chat. Hold on, it'll load when it wants. I got gifted 3 more subs after your stream yesterday. Oh my gosh, congrats! Wait, I didn't. I music's loud in my ear. He went to go throw his fish, and then what happened? I gotta pause the music here. Okay.
He threw Yeet Oil, which is the fish's name, then yelled about him having too many games, which is that really a bad thing?
I think he meant being gifted too many games. I don't think he can keep up. Oh, Yeet is the fish's name. Ah. Gregory, I'm surprised you knew that. Greg, have you been sitting in Praytech streams while I've been gone? That wouldn't surprise me. Whenever I leave a stream, I am always like, all right, take care of Greg. Send sitting Greg and then leaves. Also, yes, the chat emote of Gregory sitting is just the is what is on screen. I just flipped it so he's sitting on the couch correctly. uh Thanks for keeping quiet yesterday in Fenn's stream. Honestly, as long as I don't think if you mention that you left the basement, I think Fenrin will probably be okay. I don't think she'll kill you for it. Oh god. Yeah, I'm just gonna scooch Greg over just a little bit. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, this took way too long to figure out. Cause for it to work, you need an OBS source called Image React. I didn't have Image React, and I don't think that's that's a natural source thing to have in OBS when downloaded. So I had to download a little OBS mod little OBS file so I could add it to OBS, and I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. I would download it, I would put it in the files, and then it wouldn't, nothing would happen. And I tried several times, and I finally got it to work yesterday. I was like, oh my god, finally. I figured it out. Setting up Gregory wasn't that hard. It was just getting the image react on OBS to work. But now he works, so none of that matters. My hard work is paid off. And that now you all can chat and talk through Gregory on both screens, actually. He is on both. There he is. He sits on the couch in this one, though. I had like no other place to put him because I was like, it feels too busy over here. I got the fan art and the follower goal. Maybe I should move one. And then I was like, no, I'll just keep Gregory here. Gregory will be fine on the couch. That way, like, y'all can see him and he's relatively close to chat without covering anything up. Other than, like, the driver's seat. But you know the driver's seat is there. I don't think I need to constantly show the driver's seat.
Hey Oil, is it okay if I give Mystery a jacket and let him out of Fenn's basement?
Gregory, you are a ghost chicken. You can walk through walls. So, I don't know. You've done more mischievous things. If you want to, you can. Mystery, I will say it is cold out there. So, make sure you come in the van. The van is cozy. The van is warm. It's delightful in here. Ugh, I don't know what's for dinner though. People kept saying that in Cat's chat that they were ordering food, and I was like, oh, I want to get food. But my mom will be mad that I spent money. Because she's like, your money's supposed to be for your loans. I'm like, yes, I'm hungry. And you've ordered out twice without me. So, it's only fair. It's only even. Fair is fair. I'm just happy to be out of the colder basement. I don't know, man. I had been at work since about 11:30. Oh god, there's a winter storm watch. That's how cold it is. It's 33. It's been 33 all day, but it has felt like 28. And it started doing a little snow flurry in the last couple hours of work. And now there is apparently a winter storm watch. I'm actually going to take a look at that. That feels important for me to know. Let me look at Misery here. Winter storm watch. Heavy snow possible. Total accumulations of 4 to 6 inches possible of snow. My lord. Winds could gust as high as 45 miles per hour. Dude, no wonder my work was like, yeah, we're just gonna, I guess we'll wait and see what happens. Because we're not gonna really know the weather pattern until about Monday or Tuesday. Oh my god. From Wednesday morning into Tuesday afternoon. Oh my god. Thank God I am not working the wheel on Monday and Tuesday. Oh my goodness. That would suck. It doesn't matter though, because I still have to go to my barista job, so what does it matter? I still have to go make coffee for people. What does it matter? Oh my god, that's crazy though. They weren't kidding. Yeah, man, it's cold out here. It's cold out there. Listen, it's fine. It's not that bad. Like when you get to work, or when I get to work, I'm like, man, I'm like a little warm because I'm wearing so many layers, but like I'm fine. And you stand outside for a bit, you get ready, and you're like, yeah, you know, this is fine. And about the second hour hits, and then you start getting cold because you're not, excuse me, you're not moving around. You're just standing there waiting for people to come in, and be like, "Oh, hello, you're here, great." Like you stand there. It's cold. I don't like it. It's terrible. But a job is a job. It's not a bad job. It's just like I don't like standing out in the cold. But honestly, the summers are going to be worse. The summers are going to be so much worse. Because in winter, you can always just put more clothes on if you're cold. In the summer, good luck. It's way too cold. I mean, it'll get way too hot in the summer. I hate summer. Summer is fine. I just don't like being like unbearably hot. My birthday's in summer, so like I like summer fine, but you know, spring weather's good. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. It's just right. And I can deal with that. I love winter. Winter. Winter's fine. Winter. Yeah, excuse me. Winter's okay. I do like dressing cozy, but I don't know. It's cold out there. Don't get me wrong, most of my majority of my wardrobe is either heavily leaning toward winter or heavily leaning toward summer. There is no in between. Even though I almost died in a snowstorm, I'm still pro winter. I think I liked winter a lot when I was younger because then we had the possibility of like school being canceled because there was too much snow. And right, and that's when you could like go enjoy your day, either outside sledding or just like inside doing nothing. Um, but snow doesn't really come around much anymore. At least in the Midwest. YouTube I watched said it best. In winter you can always add more clothes, but you can only get so naked before the sun burns your butt cheeks. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like I can wear like 16 pairs of pants in the winter and finally be warm. But in the summer, I I can't strip as much. I gotta have some modesty. Favorite activity in the winter was to watch cars slide down the hill with no control. Oh my gosh. That's scary though. The fun part is watching people like go down the really big sledding hill at the park and like absolutely eat shit. That's the fun part. That's the fun part. Just watching people like absolutely eat it going down a hill. Uh, the drivers were horrified. Yeah, when my dad used to live in one of the apartments he used to live in, um, there was like a part of because he lived somewhat near a highway, and when it rained, there was like this huge puddle of water in the road, and of course, cars would drive by and cause like a small tsunami, which is the rainwater that had like pooled up on the road because they were driving through it so fast. And some people would drive through it really cautiously and really slow, and some people would just be, like drive through it like it was nothing and cause a huge tidal wave. uh, Drivers were horrified, like shit, that's going to cost a lot. I hope nobody wrecked. If nobody wrecked, like, that's okay. But if people wrecked, oh my lord, that's even worse to watch. It's not fun to watch a car crash happen. It's only mildly entertaining seeing the aftermath and then being like, oh god, what happened there? You know? Ugh. Did it hit the pulse sometime? Oh my gosh. I can't imagine. Do you imagine hitting a light pole? That's not true. I don't have to imagine. I've been in a car that has swerved into a light pole. It's happened. But I'm still here, so I guess I'm okay. I wish I could snow here, but I'm between Houston and Glaveston, uh, in Texas, where it almost never snows, and if it does, it's like an eighth of an inch. Yeah, being in the Midwest, I get varied climate, so it's either like cold with a blizzard, or it's like extremely hot, so hot you shouldn't go outside. I've been I've been a part of like 8 car accidents where I wasn't driving. I've been a part of at least a couple. Good handful. I could maybe count on my hand how many I've been in, uh, how many accidents I'd been in. Probably just on one hand. Once I even flew. You flew? Flew where? Like out the car? What do you mean? Koala, what do you mean? First of all, you must be okay. I was gonna ask, are you okay? Hold on, yes. Great. I was in a one car accident in my life. Car accidents are a little scary. So if you've only been in one, good for you. You haven't been in any, you're lucky. If you've been in enough where you can count on like at least one hand, God help us all. Flew with the car. We were driving down a road and my dad didn't notice a road end sign. Oh my god. That's scary. Ugh. That's so scary. You guys are gonna put me off driving. My parents are trying to get me to drive because they're like, Oil, if you get your driver's license, we'll buy you a car. Since we don't have a car right now, because they're not going to buy Zeno a car, because they're like, there's no point in buying Zeno a car. Zeno's not, you know, you are our daughter. We're not going to buy our daughter's boyfriend a car. So they were like, Well, if you get a car, if you get your license, we'll buy you a car. And I'm like, that's great, Mom. I'm a nervous driver. I don't like to drive. It wasn't that bad, but he was like, never tell your mom. That's such a dad thing to do. Don't tell mom. I do that with my dog all the time. I'll like feed him some people food and then I'm like, just don't tell mom, Ernie. Just don't tell her. Don't tell her I don't tell her. I don't think he really understands what that means, but I didn't actually end up finishing the emote off stream. Oh no, my bunny's too high. Scoot chat up a little. Uh, I wish I could drive, but I don't have a license yet. Yeah, driving's overrated. I'm a nervous driver, so I don't really like to drive.
I
Drawing,
forgot to drink
nice.
water.
Do have water. Yay. Flight assistants nowadays are so expensive. Back a few years ago, it was more okay. Licenses cost money? Is that a thing? I don't think I've had to pay money to get a driver's license. I just have to pass a couple tests. But even then, like uh, I don't know. I don't like driving. It makes me nervous. I will like instinctively like push the floor in the passenger seat like I'm braking if I get nervous about the person I'm driving with. In the EU, you have to pay for it and take lessons? Oh my gosh. Pray Tech, hello. Hello, welcome in, Pray. Thank you for the cherry limeade. Delicious. Oh, I'm VIP, I'm honored. Yeah. I finally figured out how to give out VIP, so I was like, okay, all my streamer mutuals, they get VIP. I have 30 to give out, so you know what? Take shiny badge. I was gonna give one to Zeno, but then I was like, no, Zeno's a mod. He can't have one. You know what? He gets the mod badge, and that takes that trumps all. So you know, I can't talk words. VIP mod. Yeah, Twitch does not let you give your mods the VIP badge. So it's another diamond Zeno doesn't have in chat because he has the sword. Bummer. Would've been cool, yeah. Twitch rules. I can't help it. Oh yeah. Uh, I did at least one frame, so got that down. Mod is the biggest honor you can give, in my opinion. That's true. You're basically giving them, uh, not total control, but you're giving them control over your stream. He's a mod here in VIP and Fens. That's true. He's only VIP because he doesn't have a founder's badge. I technically I took the last founder badge, so that's all my bad. I did gift him a sub, and then chat was like, "Take away his badge. He doesn't need it anymore." And they were like, "No, wait." Cena was like, "Please, no. I like my badge." He was like, "Gift me a sub oil," and I'm like, "Yeah, I have money to gift him a sub. I'll be nice about it." And all chat was like, "Take away his VIP." How was the wheel today? Slow. As you can imagine, people don't want to come out on a Saturday afternoon when it is really, really cold and starting to snow. Uh, you missed it, Prey, but there is a winter. Hi, Trab. Hello, welcome in. There is a winter storm alert for my area. Uh, it's supposed. Apparently, we're getting about 4 to 6 inches of snow uh, between Monday and Tuesday. uh, how am I? I'm okay. I'm good, Trap. What song is this? Ah, if I'm correct, yeah, it is The Summoning by Sleep Token. Ah, ever since this song got really popular on TikTok, because it's like a metal song and then it gets like kind of funky and jazzy at the end, and people are like, "What is this song? This is crazy." And then I fell down a Sleep Token rabbit hole. So there's a couple Sleep Token songs in the Oil Jam playlist. Because I'm like, yeah, I'm alternative enough that I would listen to Sleep Token. Yeah, they kind of blew up on TikTok. One of my viewers, Endeavor Music, the person I'm making the PNG model for, actually saw this band, I believe, last year. Which I assume must have been fun. Yay! I have skin. That's all the skin that I actually needed for this emote, actually. Yeah, apparently I have 2 free emote slots. So, I gotta fill them up. I love metal rock. Such a vibe. You and Xena will get along great. I'm very iffy. I'm very iffy about my music. If it sounds good to my ears and there's not a lot of like guttural screaming, I can vibe with it. What kind of drawing pad do you use, Oil? It feels super nice to use. Good question. This is an iPad. As you can see, Windows iPad. Oh my lord, Apple iPad, right? I modded it a little to look like Animal Crossing, but so all the icons are different and everything like that. But this is an iPad. When I draw on my computer, like in Clip Studio, uh, I use a Huey on Canvas 13. Deku, yeah, I love Deku. Yeah, Pray. This is the part of the song that it got viral on TikTok because it gets really funky out of nowhere. Also, people are using it for thirst traps. Bookmarked it. Yeah. Sleep Token's great. This is such an oil song, too. I love this song. I blame TikTok for getting me on a lot of random music. Thirst traps, you day? You say I am debuting soon. That's true. That's true, Protect. Once you get unbanned from TikTok, you can make some thirst traps with the summoning by Sleep Token. Oh god, no. I actually don't know how many Sleep Token songs are in the. Well, this is not a Sleep Token song, but I don't actually know how many are in the Oil Jams playlist. There's three. There's three. I have a lot more just saved in my likes. Your line work is really clean, by the way. Thank you. I hate line art. I'm sorry, Agile. Um, in most of my line art here, let me show you different pieces because I use the same line art pen because I'm just like this one has a good consistency. Uh, it tapers good, and I like it. Like I use it for my emotes, right? Um, and I don't always keep it black. I try to like color it in different places, like especially where like the hair overlaps or the hair is like on the inside of the emote. So art school taught me to keep it clean. I can get messy. There was a time in my life where I just skipped over line art and would just color the sketch. I was just like, no, the sketch is clean enough. But the problem is now that when I sketch, I get really particular about it and I don't like kind of like do like this whole thing. I am like, nope, I have to like do it all in one stroke instead of like, oh, let me just take, several. I'm like, nope, I must do it all at once. If I do it wrong, I have to start over. So the only reason my line work is so clean is because that's just how I started sketching. I don't know when it happened. All in one line is a sign of skill in my opinion. I don't know, Pray, I don't know if you've ever been in a stream where I've been doing line art. I will redo a line so many times because I will sit there and just keep redoing it like, oh my god, it's not right. It's not the shape I want it to be. Hand, why won't you do the thing I want you to do? Like if I was doing like the part of my hair, like the bangs, like that I would do in two, right? Just because of the way it tapers. But if I was like, no, no. sort of, and then I just like erase this little bit. Like I do lines several times. Pen does the same thing and it's still impressive. I think it's an artist thing. It's literally an artist meme of going over like line art and doing the same line 100 times because you're like, it's not right, it's not correct. It's like trying to watch an artist like draw a circle, like a perfect circle. That one's actually pretty okay. That one's not. You see the difference? Procreate is easy because in Procreate, you can just hold it and it makes a circle. Easy peasy. But no, when you're in art school, it's like, oh god, oh no. That was actually okay. How are commissions coming along? I'm mainly just waiting for feedback. I think I'm mainly waiting for feedback on Endeavor's model. Um, just because we had to make some changes, uh, at least color changes. Um, I also part of me is like I want to start over because I made the canvas too big for VideoTube, and I feel dumb for it. And it looks and when I try to size it down, it just looks really blurry. And I feel bad. So I'm like, so I told Endeavor, I was like, Endeavor, worst comes to worst, I just start over and redraw it completely, or I just like find a totally different pose. But I'm they Endeavor has been traveling, so I understand that they haven't gotten back to me yet. But uh, I I think I have finished Cat's emote. I think we've decided it's done. I can show it. It's not in here. It's gonna be in commissions. It's gonna be at the bottom here. Now we can look at all the commissions I've ever done ever. Here. I'll make it small so it's not huge strobe warning. But I don't know. I tried my best. I feel bad because I haven't done animation in a long time. She was like, I want a rubber chicken rave. And I was struggling with it so much already because, oh god, I tried to like edit the GIFs and the GIFs would load in really slow and they wouldn't do what I wanted. And she was like, she was like, I'm not sure about the flip. And I'm like, it's okay, Cat. If we just move it fast enough, chat will never know. So, uh, and I know there are other people that are like, yes, I want to commission you. And I have just forgotten to tell them that they need to give me payment before I start. So I'm like, I guess I can work on personal projects for a little bit. Ah, I hear my dog. Oh yeah, pray. You know Gregory can talk. All it takes is a little TTS if you want to get it going. He's been used a couple times already. He's great. It's great. Yeah, I like it. Forgot I put my hand warmers from work in my hoodie pockets. And now my hoodie's really warm. Like, man, I'm kind of toasty. Yeah, well, I wonder why. You got hot hands in your pockets. Also, Rock gifted me another game, Prey. I got Prey Tech again. He told me get Prey Tech. Rock gifted me Terraria and Dying Light, so two two opposite spectrums of games. Not enough fries. Oh no. Prey Tech, what'd you spend all your fries on? Oh, Terraria is amazing. Everyone says that. I've told everyone that. I'm like, oh yeah, I was gifted Terraria, and they're like, oh, Terraria is so much fun, and I'm like, ugh. And then I was told like, oh yeah, it's great with friends. And I'm like, I don't have any friends to play normal games with. I don't even have friends to play Lethal Company with. Really great game. So I hear. Let's see.
Hi Prey, it's me Gregory.
There we go. I couldn't get like the normal like British AI voice, so we're just rocking with this American AI voice. He sounds a little funny. I can add you and play. Yeah, yeah. Listen, it's a 2024 goal of mine to do more collab streams. So play some more collab games. I was talking with Zeno. I know I've said this like every single stream since the new year, but I told Zeno I was like, "What if I did an Uno tournament? Like, what if I just like got all my streamer mutuals together and we're like, hey, do you guys just want to play a tournament of Uno for funsies? I think I just want to play Uno with people, but I think a tournament would be fun. But that's like a later in the year kind of deal. I'd need enough like interest and outreach. Oh, that's the problem. What underneath? I have a TTS pet in the works. That'll get rigged sometime. Oh yeah. Honestly, the tutorial I followed was pretty easy, other than trying to get OBS Image React to work. Collabs are a great way to grow. Yeah. My coworker at work was also saying like, "Do you have a YouTube? Do you have a TikTok?" I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Cool. You should like upload more to them because you cannot just grow on just Twitch alone." And I'm like, I know, I do. I'm lazy. DM you a pic, yes. I want to see the pet. Is it a chicken? Is it a fish? Rock did send me the clip of you throwing your fish. I did see that. Your fish named Yeet, right? That's what you named it, Yeet. Pray so there's this new manager at the Ferris wheel, and he reminds me of you in just his demeanor, and I'm like, I know it's not Praytech because I have been at work with this guy and Praytech has been streaming, so I know it's not Praytech. But man, he reminds me of Praytech in some kind of way. And now that people know that I also work at a Ferris wheel, I'm like, what if people find me there? You got Praytech. I got Praytech. I know it's not Praytech because I've literally I've gone on break while the manager has like been in like the break room, and I've watched a Praytech stream, so I know it's not Praytech. I also know that Praytech does not live in the same time zone as me, so it's already a dead giveaway. I'm not a weirdo. That's true. Sometimes I worry that like I'll just be working at the Ferris wheel and then I'm gonna recognize somebody from Twitch. You sure? You sure about that? Ooh, a DM. Oh, it's from Prey. It's the pet. Oh, you know what? This makes sense. This makes sense for you, Prey. I understand it now. I'm looking at it. Ah, it's like a little. Yeah. It's not a real one. It's like a little plushie. I love it. I won't spoil chat. Chat, you don't get to know. Secret. I will keep the secrets. No one gets to know the secrets except me. It's fair. I have shared my secret project with Prey, and Prey has shared something secret with me that he is not yet debuting. So fair. Yeah, once it's rigged, it should be super cute. Gregory didn't require any rigging. I was just like, I'm just gonna have two frames of Greg. I'm gonna have one where he's dim and then one where he's like normal. So when he speaks, he's on the glowing image. Because I didn't really know how else to rig it. I was like, I don't know, like mouth open. It seems like work. This needs a little bounce. That's true. That's true. I also took the more free version of how to do a TTS pet because I was like, I don't really have money to pour into a program right now. I'm gonna go get some sleep now. Yes, Koala, go get some sleep because it's like 1 a.m. for you. Uh, please have good sleeps. Good night, guys and gals. Guys and gals and non binary pals. Which I want to say, 2 a.m. Oh, yeah. Which I want to say, the dub of Skate the Infinity definitely stole that phrase from me. Because I had been saying, guys, gals, and non binary pals, and then the Skate the Infinity dub came out, and one of the characters literally says, "What's up, my bitches and bros and non binary hoes?" And I'm like, "Excuse me? You stole my line." Not exactly, but still. Anyway, I should sue Skate the Infinity. Anyway, the Skate the Infinity dub is actually like crazy. It's so funny. I haven't actually watched it. I watched it in sub because I was like, if I watch it in sub, I will get episodes faster and it will be up to date quicker. Oh yeah, I meant to copy and paste the Oil Jams playlist so people can know what I'm listening to. Someone's liked it already. Yeah, copy the link. I can send links. Do you split your audio? I do. I figured it out. It's easy once you figure it out. Yeah, I just play my Spotify. I know like Good Kid the band recently announced that like all of their music is DMCA free. So it is okay to use for streams on like Twitch and YouTube. Uh but I'm also like I can split my audio now. Do I need to? Yeah, I think this is the eyebrows. Oh no. I don't, but I also don't split my audio, so I try to be careful when I stream. It's pretty easy to figure it out. Because all you gotta do in OBS is just like, uh, you gotta make sure like your Twitch audio is on like is on track 2, and then you go into your advanced audio properties and you just untick Spotify from track 2. So it'll play when you're live, but it won't play when you're on the VOD. It's interesting how magical technology is. Because I would like play like DMCA free lo-fi, and sometimes like parts of my audio would still get muted for music. So I was like, "Ugh, okay, I'll learn how to split my audio. Take the pants from here. Also, like, I can't not have any background music. Believe me, I've tried. You gotta have some kind of background music when you when you stream art and stuff like that. I also just don't have a playlist of DMCA free music. I'm not like Ludwig, who has like an entire YouTube playlist of it. It's so funny changing frames while I draw. Such a goofy thing. See, I made it easier on myself because I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna like duplicate the standing up layers. Uh, I cannot do that with the dance layers because uh, just the ponytail gets flipped and then the legs move. So this is one of those things where I'm just gonna have to color in everything twice. Oh, I drew all of that on one layer. I mean, that's okay. I'm gonna have to combine it anyway for the purpose of animating it, but that's working deconstructively or construct. No, which one is it? It's working deconstructively. Working constructively is separating everything correctly. I have not done that, and I'm gonna undo it anyway. I just gotta remember how I did the shading. I'm gonna do the line art first. I have a. I just realized that I sent you that DM and also deleted the wrong version of the TTS pet. Oh no! Did you send me the right one or did you delete the wrong one off your computer? I've done that before. I accidentally saved one of the Clip Studio paint files I have. I saved my current PNG model uh, as the same name as it, so the file got replaced. And I had to go back and plug like my hard drive into my computer and recopy it onto here because I goofed. I did the biggest of goofs. It's also coloring the line art that makes me really humble because it makes me realize that I have missed spots. The eyes are the wrong height. Oh man, I didn't even notice. Oh yeah, word. Oh yeah, of that first frame. You gonna have it blink or are you just gonna have like the two frames? I know you're gonna add bounce to it. It's okay, I went to art school. I hope you didn't. I, I didn't look. I don't regret going to art school. I learned a lot of cool things and stuff. I met a lot of cool people. I had really cool professors. Uh, however, um, man, I have so much debt. I have so much student loan debt. To be fair, I think I've been drawing more since coming out of art school than I was when I was in art school. I don't know if that says anything. Likely just have the body rig to do an open and closed mouth state. Yeah. That's easy. That's easy stuff. You just gotta draw a couple frames, which you already have. You gonna do a blink? I know Gregory doesn't blink. I didn't draw a blink for Gregory. I just kind of like winged it. I was like, well, I know what I want Gregory to look like because I use the same sitting pose of him all the time. I just recycle it because it's a great pose. Why broke? Why fix what ain't broke? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I did have to flip the image though, so he does look a little funny. So I was like, no, I want him to sit the right way. I don't want him to like face away from chat. I want him to face towards chat. So he does look a little funny that way. Maybe if you have some time, I'll commission this as a future project. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm always down for a little commish, considering it is my side hustle, and it makes me feel like I'm doing something with my art degree. Every time I tell someone at work that I went to art school, they're like, oh yeah, cool, what do you do with that? I'm like, I do freelance commissions. I stream it on Twitch to pretend I'm doing something with it. One of these days, I'll break out my tattooer kit and just do a little tattooing practice stream. But not right now. It's all kind of messy to set up, and I also don't have a camera to use for that. Do you imagine if I did a hand reveal before I've ascended to VTuber? That'd be crazy. Or like, I guess 2.5D VTuber. I haven't broken out of my PNG prison yet. You will get a little rigging experience, and chat will get memes. Win-win. I've done a little rigging. So believe it or not, I went to school at first for animation. I was like, yes, I'm going to become a 2D animator. That was my major. It was 2D animation. And the class that actually broke me and made me change my major because I realized I was not having fun was a 2D puppeting animation class. Which basically, if you've ever seen like shows like Tangled the series, My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, those kinds of TV shows are done with what they call puppet animation. So what they do is they make a little puppet of every character with like vector art, just as like Fenrin does with her emotes, and then they rig all of the limbs and the eyes and the mouth and everything on it that needs to move to move. And then they will do the 2D animation, and instead of just redrawing the character and coloring the character over and over, what they do is they just take that puppet and then like morph it to the animation and just do that instead of redrawing it a ton of times. They have a puppet that they can just do a little rigging with. So I have made a 2D puppet, and I've done some 2D rigging in Adobe Animate. That was fun. I liked doing the vector art for it. I liked doing like setting it up for animation. However, I did not like animating it because I didn't feel like I was very good at it compared to my peers. Because all my peers were very, very good at it. Also, it broke me because the teacher was like, oh yeah, in case you ever miss a class, because this was an online class, he was like, in case you ever miss a class, this entire course is on YouTube for absolutely free. And I was paying like $2,000 a class through the school. So I I got so mad. And the teacher was not very helpful. So I ended up changing my major to my minor, which was sequential art, and the rest is history. You passed the job interview, I'm sold. I've also done rigging on this model. This model is rigged. Very elementary rigging. But if we like go into PNG Tuber Plus here, um, yeah, you can see the onion skins for like the blinking frames and the mouth. But like my chest is rigged. I like made it, there's a little bit of like squash to it. Uh there's only one frame though. Like the bangs, all these bangs here are rigged. The head is connected to the body, which is separate from the chest. The ears are all separate. The bun or ponytail is rigged to move, and so are the little hair pieces on the sides here. So trust me, I've basically made a PNG VTuber without making a live 2D VTuber, which is the main selling point of PNG Tuber Plus. Was just like, yeah, you just like rig a little PNG boy. It's more advanced than my PNG. Believe you me, it is a lot more advanced than the first one I did. Hold on. This is this is the one I'm working on. I need to load a different one. Um, turn on game. Yeah, it's way more animated than this one. It's way more complicated. This is the first one I made. This is the one I started streaming with, and it's really just 4 frames. That's all it is. There's the blinks, there's the mouth closed and the mouth open. That's it. And then when the mouth opens, the ears flip up. That was as animated as I made it. Look at the old model. Such a cutie. I miss this outfit. I need to remake this outfit. Also, sorry, Ad Jail. This is the normal outfit. I want everyone to understand. That is like the regular oil outfit. That is the outfit I draw oil in all the time. My normal outfit is not the PJs. I just did PJs because I drew it in one. Actually, you can see it on the poster behind chat. Uh, I have it here. Hold on. Yeah, I drew it for this image, and I was like, nope, that's not it. That's the sketch of the model I made. I drew it for this image because I was like, I want to give myself some like alternative looking pajamas with the little plaid pajama pants and the blue raspberry crop top. And I tried to like uh mess around with the halftone. Disregard outfits, acquire comfy PJs. Yeah, this is the little bed. My bed inside my house, not inside the van. I don't sleep in the van. We got a little cinnamon roll pillow, a little fried egg, weighted blanket, all that jazz. I have a lot of oil fan art that I have made. Very few people have made oil fan art. Oh shoot, that reminds me, I was gonna do an art trade with my friend. I didn't tell her what to draw. I totally forgot. This was like days ago. Oh no. Because I was like, yeah, I'll think about it after work. And I never replied to her. It's okay. I have her on Discord, and we've been talking about an anime that we're both watching, so it's fine. Fun fact, I only added this song to the Oil Jams playlist because Zeno was like, this is such an oil song. And I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. I was like, alright, I guess I'll add it. I mean, I don't hate it. It sounds okay to my ears. But it was just really out of left field. Zeno was like, this is such an oil song. And I was like, huh? What do you mean? Cherry limeade. Ah, I wish I had a cherry limeade. I have a cherry limeade energy drink. I mean, it tastes like a Sonic cherry limeade if it didn't have sugar. But it's probably a little too late to be drinking an energy drink. It's like 7 p.m. I don't have work in the morning, but I do have work in the afternoon, but that seems like an afternoon work treat. Also, I don't know why I sometimes use the LOL emote as a reference lately, but oh, it works. I'm not gonna complain. I missed a spot here. I don't know. I like the LOL emote. It was really funny because uh, I'm subscribed to myself, and Twitch gave me like a little December recap of being subscribed to myself, and I have used the LOL emote maybe a little over 200 times, just in other people's chats. And I'm like, I guess the LOL emote is just that good. I guess it's just that great. I'm doing a veto. I'm doing a skip. It is good. It was like one of the first emotes I had made in a long time, and I had watched a tutorial on how to like make a little more high quality emotes in Procreate. And that was like the first one I had made after watching it. And I was like, man, the rendering is just great. Okay, I think. Oh, I pray. Yes, Rock, Prey has been here for a while now. Prey now knows that you've gifted me 2 games. Prey knows I've been Prey teched. Prey was just with Cat. Prey's been here for a while. Prey was probably double streaming. Probably had 2 streams on at once. I'm lurking in a bunch of different places, yeah. I do that sometimes. I just need to grab the color from this excuse me cry emote. Alright, go back to how you were. Anyways, I got 5 streams open to support the oh my god. 5 at a time? Do you have all the audio going on at once? After you get through 3 more games, I've gifted Pray would you like Rock, I think you're gonna break Prey gifting him any more games. Anytime Rock gifts me or anyone I know a game, I just think of the fucking meme. Oh shoot, I messed this up. I think of the meme that's like uh unlimited games, but no games. To be honest, there is Yeet Fish. This is what I get for combining layers and then going outside the artwork. I goofed and now I gotta draw around the line art. Gifted game's bad. I mean, it's not mandatory by any means. If Rock just wants to throw money at small creators, I guess, so be it. Zeno does it a lot, and I yell at him for it. I'm like, why are you spending our money? He's like, I gotta support our small creators. I'm like, that's true, just be careful. I just can't keep up. I'm very much like throwing money at Frey and Oil. I'm gonna say this right now. I don't care that you broke your elbow. That's all I can think about. Care if you never get to a game. I do it entirely for the reactions. Rock. Rock's crazy. You're crazy. I mean, some chaos incarnate. I don't need two things of chaos. I already have Xeno, and Xeno's chaos enough. Have you seen the clips on my channel? Majority of them are from Xeno just saying the most random shit. Trust me. I know. Let me put this on multiply actually. I don't need two things of chaos. One was enough. Bonk. Ow. Can't believe I've been bonked. That hurt. Right on my noggin. Right on my noodle. I'm gonna put a little one up here. Just a little fella so I can... Okay. So I can just see where I've done uh the shading. Okay, I have done a little shading on that. Oh, sorry, I was trying to find if your skull contains some fresh oil from the USA. Oh my lord. Not the oil. I don't think my brain has oil in it. I think that's just my namesake. To be honest, the only reason that oil is the name I've chosen is because my nickname in my the Tangled server I'm in uh, would get auto-corrected a lot to oil, and I just kind of was like, oh, this is my name forever now. Oil. And now I've made a brand of it. So, I don't know. Joke's on me for keeping the joke going. I took it seriously. My head was full of oil. It would probably sound like liquid, you know? Like you're hitting a container full of liquid. Sure didn't sound like that. I think my head is pretty solid. I mean, we can't hear anything from Prey's head. Well, we wouldn't know. We haven't bonked Prey's head. Well, I think Cat has his brain cell currently. Maybe. Probably. Someone's gotta have the brain cell. It's certainly not me. I don't think I have the shared brain cell. It's certainly taking a lot of focus to not color around the color line art I did because I combined layers way too early. And I have to remember how I did the shading in the first frame. so it all matches and looks seamless. I know I was talking to Prey about how I did a 2D puppet rig for animation. I still have the files. Um, she very much still exists, especially all like the vector art I did for that class. I loved doing it. Did it take a ton of time? Yes, it did. Was I sitting in the animation building where there are no windows because it is a refurbished uh like horse carriage factory, then turned into refurbished then turned into a coffin factory, then turned into an animation building and an art school. Uh, yeah, there are no windows in that building, and if there are, they're very tiny, and they're at the very top of a lot of rooms in those buildings. Many a time, I like walked in there, and it was daylight, and I would spend hours in there, and then I'd walk out, and it was night. The sun was gone. The sun vanished. I still have the files. I don't think they'll open because I don't have Adobe Animate because I'm not going to pay for Adobe products. The only reason I was using Adobe in school is because my school gave you an Adobe subscription as part of your tuition. I did not keep that going after school. I was like, Adobe can kiss my shiny metal butt. Not that I'm made of metal. That's just Futurama saying. But I was like, yeah, I'm not going to continue paying for Adobe. Adobe sucks, and I'm not keeping it. Oh, Lord. Oh, jeez. There's no way I've only been streaming for like an hour, 20 minutes. It feels like so much longer than that. There's no way. I refuse to believe that. A little bit here. I had to troll cat. That's okay. Welcome back. I was just saying, you know how I was telling you that I did the puppet animation rig? I still have the files for it. Um, I don't know if they'll open because I don't have Adobe Animate, but I still have them. And all the vector art I did for it, really cool stuff. Now that you put the lurk emoji, you make me want to check it. I actually have the hard drive already plugged in because I was like, you know what? I might as well just put this hard drive in here. Be smart. Oh, God, there are so many versions. There's a lot of versions. Oh, here's the vector. Here's one of the vector art character sheets. Don't see it as a lurk emote. See it as a looking. I see it as both. On. Let me turn game back on. Let me choose specific window. Hello? Okay, I can't pick that specific window. Maybe uh display. Oh god, Inception. Oh god. That's a lot of Inception. Let me move OBS over. Turn this off. There we go. Yeah, this was the vector art character sheet I made for that class. Um, cool stuff. I love doing the vector art for this because it was all line artless. There was no line art. So it is all just colored shapes. I mean, there's line art here, but this is also like ages old. Yeah, I love this character. My little OC. Oh, that's me. I was worried that my secret project was gonna be was gonna be exposed, but I remembered I keep it on that keep it on the post-it note as secret project. I'm ahead of myself. I'm ahead of the game. I also don't know like which one of these is well, there's the animations for it that are not very good. There's the dialogues I did for it. Maybe if I open. Yeah, I can't open it. I tried. But you at least saw what she looked like. I love that character. I use her a lot for a lot of different things. She is actually where Gregory actually came from. Her little story is actually where Greg came from, believe it or not. If it wasn't for her, Gregory probably would not exist. Because I've recycled her a lot, and I've recycled uh, the character she is romanced with, which is Xeno's D&D character, uh, which is these characters we played in a D&D campaign, and they actually end up romancing each other. So honestly, if it wasn't for them, Gregory wouldn't have existed. Actually, I think I have the comic. We're just gonna go down memory lane here. Let me see. I ever thought about doing projects for Etsy? I have. Um, the unfortunate thing is that Etsy does take a lot of money from you. Um, I do have a Redbubble store, but I don't really make much from it. Oh yeah, this was all the artwork I did for that class, but on Procreate, because I would sketch it in here first. So these were all like her expressions and everything. Uh, her expression page. Uh, then we have this page. I love the little magic effect I did there. Uh, oh yeah. Actually, Gregory started from this project. He started with this because this was going to be my cover for the story. And there he is. Look at that first iteration Gregory. Look how goofy he looks. He looks so funny. Keep in mind, these are like years old. Oh god. Yeah, this is where the Gregory screech comes from. This was the other cover I did. Uh, then there was this that I did on Scratchboard and it turned into this. I still own this. Uh, Actually, it's hanging on the wall behind Xeno's desk in this room. So there's this that's on the wall. Uh, so yeah, this sketch turned into this, and then oh god, Procreate, please. Oh god, it crashed. Shine bright, Craig. Yeah, great crashed. That's always a great thing. And then this one was sketched on here, and it turned in to this scratch board, which I just edited in Procreate to make everything kind of glow. There's Gregory. So tiny. He's such a goober. Uh, I don't like this one. This is one of my favorites. So this I did sketch and Procreate, but then I did it on like, so as you can see, it's just ink wash. It's just a ton of different inks. Uh, and there's Greg sitting on the bed. I love this piece. It's one of my favorites. Do I follow the artist Little Nuns on Twitter? I don't. I think Procreate broke again. Procreate? I don't. I follow a lot of people on Twitter. It's a problem. I can't. I think I follow more people than I have followers. I think I follow like 123 people. I'm just showing my old artwork at this point. Uh, there's this one where they're going to go find Gregory. There's Gregory's little skull. If you look close enough, you can actually see his little skull here. This was also done on paper with ink wash. Excuse me, it's Hypix. The series is called Little Nuns. Oh. And we have this one. I like this one a lot. This one's all watercolor. Uh, except for the glow that I added in Procreate. And then there's this one too. Only has the scratch boards hung up. But Zeno actually has the cherry blossom watercolor piece. I think actually this one is under my desk somewhere. So that was the first project I used them for, and then I recycled them for like a storyboarding project. So that's the whole character lineup. This reminds me of Adventure Time. Yeah, these were actually characters that Zeno and I used for D&D. So this was my character. She was Melanoe, daughter Hades and Persephone. Uh, this is Wrath. That's Zeno's like orc character. This was, oh god, the little girl's their kid, and then there's Gregory. And I had to do a turnaround for their kid, which turned out really well. I hate turnarounds. And then Gregory turn around. Look at him. Look at little front facing Greg. So funny. People love Gregory. What a funny little dude. And then I had to make like expression sheets. So this is the Gregory expression sheet. He's such a goober. Uh, and then this was like his facial expression sheet. Greg rotation emote when? Spinning Greg. Yeah, these are all his little faces. Uh, and then the last time I used them was for a comic. Uh, believe it or not, very true. Actually, if I can find it, I might be able to find the cover. So, let me give you story time on this project. This project was for, I believe, one of, not my senior class, but one of the classes I took my senior year. Um, is it in here? No, it's not. Um, but basically the whole, it's a good song. I love Fall Out Boy. Classic. So the premise of this project was we had to make a comic or a webtoon or whatever we wanted, just like some sort of comic. Uh, and when it came around to cover time, the rule is that you would make the comic, you would sketch the cover, and then you would give the cover off to somebody else for them to do like all of the coloring and all the line art and all that stuff. So they'd actually do the cover, and you do everything else. Very much a collaborative effort. And if I could find the cover, it's a really good one. The person that colored it did a fantastic job. I gotta go find it though. Yeah, I love Fall Out Boy. Classic Fall Out Boy song. Oh, here it is. I found it. Are you ready, chat? This is such a good cover. Again, I didn't color it, I didn't render it, I did sketch it. Alright? Okay, are you ready? Look how good this cover is. It's so good. It's called Hatchmaker. It's Gregory doing a little cowboy pose. Yeah. So I did the sketch of this cover. Um Another person actually uh did all the coloring and everything. It's all about the characters being in love. Uh and all that jazz. I don't know why my iPad froze, but it did. Oh, the program froze. That's what I meant. But yeah. And so now I have like an entire like 4-page comic on it. Oh my god, look at all those layers. So there's like 4 pages. So this is page one. This was my idea of what I wanted my Persephone to look like. So I gave her a little like rose dress, like a dress made that's like a big old rose. Uh so the whole point of this comic was like them just talking to each other and building a deeper relationship. And then they're also trying to find like the spirit that got lost, or the shade, I guess, in this case, the shade that got lost from the underworld, uh, on the request of, I believe, Persephone. Yeah, Persephone asked her to do this. Uh, so they're going, little romantic moment. They keep walking. I'm so sorry, ad jailers. They keep walking. They're about to have this really cute romantic moment, and then Mel's like, "Oh wait, no, I sense it. He's over there. There he is." This is the pose I recycle all the time. Greg, just sitting, a little fellow, a little guy. Just like that's what they were looking for, and that's the last panel. So the story was they went looking for this lost shade, and it's a chicken guarding this random egg. And that was the last time I actually used both of those characters. The last time I used Greg was for a tattoo design. Same pose. My senior professor was like, okay, when you start tattooing, I'm first in line. I want Gregory on my foot. That is how much he loves Gregory. He wants to get Gregory tattooed on his foot. And I think he means it. I don't know if I would get Gregory tattooed on my foot, but maybe tattooed. I did talk briefly with my mom at the time. Uh, cause she was like, "Oh yeah, Gregory would make a great plushie." And I was like, "Oh yeah, he probably would." We do one where he has a little light in him and he lights up when you squeeze him. So maybe we'll have a Gregory plushie in the future. I just have to figure out how to make plushies. How to get plushies made, manufactured, I guess. But I think there's definitely a market for Gregory. People want Gregory plushies. People want more Greg. It was always kind of like my idea for when I ever started seriously live streaming that I would make Greg the chat mascot. Greg stickers, yes. Gregory stickers. I could put them in my Redbubble store. Yeah, I wouldn't make a lot of money from it, but you could buy them off Redbubble if you so chose. I wouldn't. I don't think I have any Gregory stickers up on my Redbubble store though. My store is also not under oil bun on Redbubble, but I still sell stuff on there anyway. I bet I could look it up. I haven't touched it in a while. We're logged in. Red Bibble. I do need to buy more stickers though off Redbubble. That's the main place I buy them. Oh God. Oh, it remembered me. Oh, thank goodness. Well, I'm gonna wait for that to log in. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I do have some oil artwork up there on my store. A lot of Tangled art. A couple has been hotels. I have a couple oil emotes up there as stickers. I have a I have the pinup. I have an oil desk mat and mouse pad. I should put the pinup on the desk pad or the desk mat. That would be a cool thing. Anyway, Left for Dead is 2 is 99 cents. That's crazy. It's almost like there's a Steam sale going on, Rocket. But I think as Prey has stated before, just because it's 99 cents doesn't mean you should give it to him. Actually, yes, I did. Okay. I'm just trying to get the shading seamless. I'm not gonna do it incorrect next time. Because I'm a fool and I combined the line art before I started doing all the shading. Alright. The moment of truth is to turn the opacity down. Then blur it just a tad. Played it wrong. I'm gonna blur it to like 2. Cool. Did I not? Hold on. Did I not color the scrunchy line art? Did I not do that? Foolish of me. I left it black. Well, I have to fix that. Well, I already told you I'm gonna wait for you to finish 3 of the current games before I give you another. That's fair. Fair is fair. As they say, you know? Alright, I guess I gotta color in the line art of this. I shall from now on. That's fair. Go for that 25k bit badge. Oh my goodness. Nice. Yeah. I love One Piece Film Red. Are you kidding me? Actually, no. I might just. I don't want to delete it. It's okay. I'll just go over it. Yeah, I love One Piece Film Red. One of my coworkers saw my flip phone because I have one of the Samsung flip phones. And I always let people flip it because, like, what are they going to do? Unlock my phone? They can't. They don't know the password. They don't have my thumbprint. So I always let people flip it. And of course, Sanji is my lock screen. And he was like, "Ah, One Piece fan." I'm like, "Oh yeah, 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 One Piece fan." Oh, I love being called out for being a One Piece enjoyer. It's all Zeno's fault. The only way I was like sold to watch One Piece was I was like was Zeno and I saw this movie and I was like, all right, Zeno, I'll watch One Piece, and the rest is history. Okay, now all we need to do is do the same thing, but on this slide now because I cannot copy it because things flip and change. Mainly the body. The body moves over and the ponytail is shown a little more. And I'd rather not mess around with duplicating it when I've already merged everything. So, we're just gonna color it in again. The only reason it took so long is because I was showing all my old artwork. I went on a Gregory tangent. Well, I went on a Melanoy tangent, and then I went on a Gregory tangent, because if it weren't for Melanoy, there would be no Gregory. Which is also funny because, like, I accidentally followed Greek mythology when making my Melanoy character. And then I accidentally followed it even more because in my Lore Olympus Discord server, they were like, oh yeah, you know what's funny? Chickens can be associated with the underworld. And I was like, God damn it, I made Gregory a chicken and I didn't know this information. So I accidentally just kept following Greek mythology. And I'm silly for it. I'm glad you're staying cozy watching four other people pray to. Pray to just has to remind me that they're all cozied every now and then. I always thought streaming my artwork would be boring. But when I was doing my Tanjiro commission for my friend C, she was like, no, it's so entertaining to watch your art. And I'm like, really? It is? You're entertained? So, I don't know. When I first told my parents that I live stream, my stepdad was like, I'm just surprised you hold people's attention for that long. Like, what do you mean? Am I that boring? Am I that boring, stepdad? It it's not even me. It just like it also just depends on like what you're streaming. It depends on the time of day you're streaming. Depends on how much you advertise yourself because everything's just a marketing game after a while. So yes, I can hold people's attention for like 2 hours. I held people's attention for 6 hours on New Year's Eve. And I haven't touched Stardew Valley since. I gotta be like Roddy Warlock and just be like, yeah, there are some games that like I'll start on stream and I'll either continue them on stream or just continue them off stream in my own free time. But at the same time, I have Secret Project to do. And I was working on Secret Project in Procreate, but then I ran out of layers. Because in Procreate, depending on the size of your canvas, you are limited to a certain amount of layers. And I exceeded the layers. I cannot add any more layers to my Secret Project sketch layers. Or sketch canvas, so. It's probably time I continue everything in Clip Studio. All right, Oil. I'm gonna work. Keep up the good work. I'm proud of you. Oh, thank you, Prey. You know what? You know what? I forgot to do it, but just for being nice and saying nice things, get shouted out. Get shouted out, nerd. Get shouted out. I also just forgot to do it when you came in, and now it's time to get shouted out. If you're not following Protect, I don't know what you're doing. Protect is such a giga chat and such a good bean. And they're gonna be debuting their VTuber model done by Fenrin soon. I'd hop on that train early. I get on that train quick. Protect's gonna get real popular. I can feel it. Feel it in my chicken nuggets. Plus, Prey, the more you lurk, the more points you can gain to spend on Gregory. So, I'm sure Gregory appreciates chat points. I'm sure he appreciates all the fries he gets. 250 fries just for him to speak. It's amazing. I love to be paid like that. But I will keep up the good work. I will try. I'm gonna finish this emote. At least today. I will at least today finish the emote on stream. And that way I can get it uploaded onto Twitch. So it can either take its sweet time approving it or just approve it immediately because it depends on the emote. Plus, I have more emotes to make anyway. I was already planning on making new ones, but I was like, I can't do it until I have more emote space. But I have like two just still image emote spaces for some reason that I didn't know I had. So it's time to work on the hug emote and maybe the arson emote. I feel like I need an arson emote. Everyone else has one. Shouldn't isn't it high time that I also get one for myself? I already have a lot of emotes though. I don't think I even have like uh any like tier 2 or tier 3 subs yet. But I already have emotes for them. But I mean, I could always use them. And the only reason some are missing is because I took them all down and then renamed them because I wanted to. Because I didn't like how long the names were. Because I didn't realize that Twitch puts, like, if your channel name has more than 6 letters, it, like, puts your channel name in front of it or however many characters of it can fit. And it made my emote names really, really long. So I was like, it's probably time that I fix this. I'm still waiting on those 3 to get approved. I'm still waiting for dollar bills and fries and hype to get approved. I don't know why they're taking so long to get approved. I still have like 6 animated emote slots. Where am I gonna get 6 animated emotes? Oh, well, doy from myself. But like, how am I going to make the emotes? I don't even know what animated emotes I make. I didn't even realize the hair was above the skin. I hope that's not a bad idea. One at a time? You're right, Trap. One at a time. I'm also not very great at doing animated emotes. I cheated a little with Rave and with pet emotes. Because, like, the Rave emote, I just did, like, overlays on top of just the still uh, emote and then made it into a GIF through, like, Easy GIF. And then the pet emotes, there's literally a website where you just, like, upload the image and it will put the hand on top of it. And then you just save it as a GIF and then you're done. I did it that way because I felt overwhelmed doing a lot of animated emotes at the same time. Yeah. Also, I don't animate. Even though that was the main reason I went to art school. I didn't end up graduating art school with a degree in animation. So I just realized I wasn't having fun in my animation classes, and I felt like I was struggling in them a lot, and I was behind all of my peers because all my peers could animate really, really well, and I could not. So I felt really, really behind in terms of skill. And I was having more fun in my sequential art classes that I was taking for my minor. So I was like, you know what? I'll just switch over. It'll be fine. So I did. Probably for the best. Oh God, every time I hear a Spy Family song play in like any playlist on Spotify that I have, I'm just reminded that I'm really behind on Spy Family, and I still need to watch Spy Family. I was caught up in the manga for a long time. Uh, I dropped the cruise arc and forgot it existed. Like I've already read it, but it doesn't matter. I forgot it existed, and I feel bad about it. I think I drew the wrong red. I did. Shoot. Well, huh. Well, I tried. It'll be okay. This one's technically animated, but it's fairly simple animation, right? Because they all it took was just like a TikTok tutorial on how to do each pose. Well, it was literally just a TikTok tutorial that was like, "This is how I animated it." It was really easy, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is easy." Turned off all the other layers. I forgot pants layer actually. I didn't change layers, did I? Oh, that shows. Well, if I'm gonna do that, at least be more careful. I also I know I worked yesterday and I was like I'm gonna go like involuntarily stand in the snow for 6 hours. And if you didn't see me in Fenridge stream, I actually got uh, called home early, which was nice. I don't know why, but I like took my break and I went back to work for like 2 minutes, and then my manager came over and was like, "Hey, actually, do you just want to go home? It's too slow, and we don't need this many people. Do you just want to go home? I was like, yeah, I'll go home at 6 o'clock instead of 10:30. Are you kidding me? So I went home at 6, and I was only at work for like 3 hours. I see it as an absolute win. Actually, before I combine layers, I did do the eyebrows. That's important. Alright, I'm gonna combine the color layers. I'm gonna do the line art coloring, and then I'm not going to combine everything yet. Alright, I'm gonna wait till I do the rendering because I had to do a huge workaround on the frame that I just did because I combined everything and did the rendering after. So I had to go around a lot of the color line art, and that was a pain in my butt. I like coloring the line art, but man, it humbles me on where I missed spots. Like, it makes it look nice and everything, but God, it just shows everywhere it didn't color all the way to the edge. It's ridiculous. Look at all these spots I missed. In here. Thank you, KofiBot, for doing your job. I also haven't looked at my streamer goals in a hot minute. I know what majority of them are. I need to, like, I don't know, put it on a post-it note or something on my desktop so I can always see it and just be like, yes, these are the things I want to do for the year. I was actually sitting here last night working on Secret Project, and I was like, man, I kind of feel bad that, like, it's already 6 days into the new year and I haven't really done much work on it. And then I was like, it's literally 6 days into the new year, oil. We're not planning to have it finished by the hard deadline of the end of the year. It would be cool, it would be great, but we've decided that we're not going to have that hard deadline because then it will never get done, or it will be not as quality as we want it to be. So I don't know why I'm feeling bad about it when I didn't have a harsh deadline of it. If I happen to finish it this year, great. If I don't finish it this year, that's okay. I think if I don't finish it by the end of the year, then maybe I will tell chat what it is. But hopefully it doesn't come to that point. Hopefully I do find the time to actually work on it. Probably on my days off, probably before and after streams. Because I am working on getting a day off, and I think that day off is going to be Saturday or Fridays. And I think once I get those days off on Fridays, I'll spend like the day working on it, and then I think afterward, uh, I'll spend I'll like stream for a bit, and then after stream, I'll continue to work on it. It's all about time management, baby. But I haven't done time management since college, so see what happens. I also don't really know when Zeno gets off work. Because I just realized it's 8 p.m. and no word. He might be running a game. I actually don't know. No, it is Saturday. He probably is. Such is the thing about Zeno working at a D&D dice shop is that sometimes he will run games and then I forget the days he runs games and then it's like 10 p.m. and I'm like, where is he? I know he had to work, but why is he so late? Probably because he was doing a D&D game. Oil. Oh yeah, I think he was telling me that Saturday is Red Opera night. Red Opera is a is a version of a like a 5e. Uh, it's a D&D story, I think, done with 5th edition. I don't know. I've never played it. I have just heard of him playing it with his friends, and apparently it can get really intense. I don't know. I got out of the D&D scene in college mainly because the last D&D campaign I played was using my Melanoia character and I started like disassociating and not paying attention during games. And then I got really overwhelmed because it was taking up a lot of time that I could have been doing homework for college. So I ended up dropping the game. So I was like, I have way too much to do to be working on this right now. So, yeah, I haven't played D&D in a while. Kind of left the D&D phase behind me. And I'm also not sure I was having like the most fun playing it. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. Am I weird? Maybe. Okay, I'm just gonna group these for now. Oh no, I forgot that these are. Ugh. I didn't combine layers, so I'm doing it correctly this time. I'm actually gonna go to the pet oil. Because this isn't on multiply. I just think it's really funny that all of my emotes are like the original outfit, but I do not use the original outfit on the new model, or the newer model, so it's just odd. Yeah, I finally caught up with Apothecary Diaries and I watched the new episode today. It's one of the newer animes that I kind of fell into watching. Honestly, I blame TikTok. TikTok actually got me on it, and I was like, alright, I'll take a peek. Because I kept seeing clips of it. And then I watched it, and I was like, oh my god, it's actually pretty good. I'm gonna try and be consistent with the shading amongst the images we have here. Which is why I have this tiny one up here. This one might be a little bit of the exception. There we go. And then we got along the ear here. I'm also using different headphones. Normally I use like my LG like gamer headphones when I stream. But I recently replaced the ear pads to like uh these Bose headphones I'd been using. So I'm also like connected to my computer by wire. So I just like can't get up and move around freely. So it forces me to stay at my desk. Well, never mind then. It seems okay. Alright. Here. One of these days I am gonna do a karaoke stream and just like be comfortable with singing on stream. But I need a hype group to hype me up for it. Even though I did choir, doesn't mean I scored all the solos. And it doesn't mean I can sing very well, no matter what people say. People are like, "Oh, Oil, you sing so well." And I'm like, I don't think you're correct, but okay. You know, and also just tell me like, "Oh, you should do the musical at the community theater back where we used to live." And I was like, Zeno, I don't think it's gonna happen. I have left the musical theater phase of my life behind me. Don't do it anymore. I'll enjoy a musical every now and then, but like I've left that part of my life behind, Zeno. I don't do theater anymore. I'm above it. I'm above it now. I don't remember how low we're turning the opacity down. But I think that looks right. Alright. Bit of a blur. Right. I think that's everything on it. Get rid of. Let me combine these. Let me get it out of a group, actually. Hold on. Whoa, why are there so many notifications all of a sudden? Can I move you now? Okay, great. Alright, let's test this animation here. Hope it works. I could remember what the frickin' this one. Oh, that's the only one I have. Okay. Right. Yeah! I don't know what happened there. Hold on. Oh. The line art's just a little thick right there. For some reason. Doesn't look too shabby, chat. Not too shabby. I didn't put the shading on the ears. Hold on. Let's go back before we combined everything. Let me do this one first. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a different layer. We'll mess with the opacity and blur ourselves. on a separate layer so I'm not messing up what I've already done. Right. What's this on? 37. We put it on about 2% Gaussian blur. And I erase it here. Blur it together. There we go. Okay. Turn on this one. Yeah, I didn't even do any shading. Silly me. How foolish. This is gonna look funky, but that's okay. I didn't do any shading on these ears. Oh god. It's just that line of mist color that I did. Oh boy. Oh shoot, Lore Olympus updated. Dang. I forgot it was Saturday. I mean, I knew, I forgot. Just erase along here a little bit. Alright, let's test this one more time. Oh yeah, turn off this. Delete it actually. There we go. That ear shading helps a lot. Yeah. I gotta find a good frame rate that it moves to like a pretty consistent beat. Could you imagine? Oh god, it's moving too fast. Moving too fast for my computer to keep up with. Honestly, I think 6 might be a pretty good frame rate actually. It's so funny. Look at it. I haven't done an emote in a while though, so I forget. I'm gonna go ahead and yeah. I'm gonna export it to myself. And then if I recall. I don't think I have to size them down for Twitch. I think Twitch will just do it automatically. Because I know I make different sizes for just regular standstill emotes. Do do. Let me put it in animated emotes and let's see. It works. Uh, oil bun dance. Upload it. I have to wait for it to get approved. But it's done. I think what we can also do, let me go ahead and put it in Discord. If I put it in my Discord, we set. Because every emote I ever make, I also put in my Discord. Because when I first started making them, that's where I started throwing them in. Yeah, dude, it looks so good. Yeah. The scrunchie flickers a bit, but honestly, it's pretty alright. Just because I drew the scrunchie line art really thick. It's like a little wiggle emote, you know? It's like pray text wiggle, but you dance. Well, once it gets approved, I'll know. Twitch usually sends me an email when an emote gets approved. But yeah, look, I did it, chat. Sometimes it'll let me have access to the emotes early, but I don't think it will. I think Twitch has since updated to the point where it won't let me. Yeah. I know it's worked for some people. Like, some people will get the emotes early. It's like, no, they're working for me. And I'm like, oh, they haven't been approved for me yet. Also, chat, I'm working on this one because I've decided I'm going to do like new banners, like BRB screens and stuff. So I'm fiddling with this one. It's a little different, I guess style that I'm used to. I'm gonna try to make it like very much like mine. Um, cause uh, if you don't know about the game Muse Dash, it's a rhythm game. Oh my God, there's so much going on. I don't know where things start and stop. Um, it's a rhythm game, and they have these really great loading screens. And I was like, oh, this would be a great thing to reference for like the BRB screen I want to do, and maybe a couple new like banners and stuff. So I'm working on this one. Still trying to figure out the proportions. But I got a little French fry in my mouth. How great is that? Trying to make myself look more mid-sized, but it's hard to do, especially looking at a sketch and in this pose. But as you can tell, I have a lot more to add. This one's uh this one's got to be finished. But I probably won't do that on stream because I've been going for almost 2.5 hours, and I have other things I need to do. But at least I got one thing done. You know what? At least I got the dance emote. At least she exists. I also figured out why she's flickering. The the liner was not colored up here, and I ended up doing that for the other frames. It's a little too late to change it, but honestly, it looks okay other than the scrunchy flickering. I don't know. I like it. Um I would send us away on a raid, but I don't know how many people are. Well, I guess Jack is streaming. We could always raid Jack. I feel like I've raided Jack a few times though. Uh, unless he's playing Spooder Man. But I might just send you all on your way. Um, thanks for coming by, and thanks for testing out the Gregory text to speech with me. I mean, I knew he worked, but at least uh, y'all can make use of him. Let me change back to just chatting, just in case I get ahead of myself and accidentally stream for another like 30 minutes. Because that'll happen. It happens, trust me. Um, let's see. Gregory, is there anything you want to say to the people before we have to leave? Um, just any words of wisdom? Anything at all?
Glad I met you all.
That's a good thing to say, Greg. Yeah. Uh, I know people don't have very many chat points because a lot of chat points are usually spent on uh on the sound effects. Um, but at least we know Gregory works. But I'll send you all on your way. This is my last stream for the week. I will probably have a new schedule probably sometime tomorrow. Uh, because um, I do work in the afternoon, so at least I'll have time to get it all together in the afternoon. Uh, and then I do work every single day uh, this coming week as well. So uh, it'll probably be just another like very chill streams. Maybe we'll play some of the games. I'll try and play some off stream, but if I get any more developments in the commissions I'm doing, I will probably work on those then. Um, Otherwise, I'll just keep doing my personal projects off stream. Um, and secret project I will do off stream. But good night, everyone. I hope you have a good night or morning or afternoon, whatever you're doing, wherever you are. Um, I hope you guys enjoy. Hope we can use Gregory a lot more in the future. Um, I think it'll be great. Um, but yeah, I'll see you guys when I see ya. If you're not joined on my Discord yet, you should be. Because I do a lot of updates on there, especially stream schedules. If you're not following me on Twitter and Blue Sky, that's the other two places to keep up to date with me as well. If you ever make fan art of me, uh, please tag it at Oilbun Art, and then I'll see it, and then you can be added to the slideshow. Thank you, Trap, for all of your hearts. Um, and yeah, if you ever make fan art of me, or if I ever do like an art trade or anything and I ask people to draw oil, it will end up on the screen here. next to the follower goal. And I think that's everything. I think that's all I have to say. Uh, yeah, I'll see you when I see you. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend, whatever you're doing. I will be working. But yeah. Let's hope that I don't die or have any problems with the incoming snowstorm coming in on Monday and Tuesday. So let's hope. Uh, have a wonderful night. You have a wonderful night too, Trap. And I'll see you guys around. Goodbye, everyone.